to each other. And if you're Samson, you got to, like, in your mind, you got to think, I'm going to dwarf this guy.
That's right.
Because if you don't, Derek has a demeanor right now that he wants to win this thing.
Gentlemen, front double bicep.
I might automatically almost look at Andrew jacked. Holy cow.
Quarter turn right.
Now this is just numerical, but it could be very close to the actual first call out.
And these are poses that get scored, guys. These quarter turns get scored. Don't think they don't.
My eyes are definitely going towards Derek's glutes.
Yeah.
Yep.
I always love it who have double bar on him.
Well, these are his knockout
They
shots,
are.
though.
They are.
Quarter turn. And face front.
What I'm noticing right now is Derek locked that side pose down more than Samson did in that. And that's all those details. When you're trying to win something, you got to make sure everything's locked in.
I'm going to be paying attention. I got to pay attention to Derek's quads if they're going to fade. Because Samson's quads are a lot bigger.
I just want to see them right next to each other
Yes.
already.
Yep.
It'd be good to see
There's a lot of talking happening at the judges table.
Derek, and Samson.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
In order of height.
Yeah,
Right.
small, medium, and large.
Gentlemen, front double bicep. Quarter turn right.
Yeah, I'm definitely seeing Sean in that first call out.
Oh, absolutely. Even from this distance, you can see the freaking the delts that are shredded right there. Everything is.
So if Sean is able to get a top 3 place in here, where do you think he should go from here? Back to 212? Should he stay in open?
You go back to 212, in my opinion. I mean, I don't think he'd be open. He needs to see if Keon can defend. Apply pressure when needed. You got to do it. But hey, he could do some more shows that are in the open just to do it.
Yeah.
And face front.
And it looks like Sean's actually getting bigger.
I thought it was just my eyes. You know, I got a
It's
little
like,
bit of
wait a minute.
astigmatism, so something's up
At this time, we are going to bring all of our gentlemen out on stage
All right, here we
for
go.
our judging round. Columbus, who do you want to see in that first call out? Make some noise.
Sean, Derek, Samson, Andrew, Akeem,
I'd have Bonac over Akeem.
and Brandon.
In numerical order.
Oh, you have Brandon in there?
Yeah.
Possibly.
Derek, Akeem, Brandy, Andrew Jack.
Everybody we talked about, so we might know what we're talking about. Look at us.
Yeah. As if we've been here before.
All right.
Look at Sean next to Andrew Jack, the size difference.
Sheesh.
Akeem and Derek switch.
Wait a minute, y'all.
Samson,
Sean didn't make first call out.
Wait, yeah, am I tripping? I thought he was
Brandon switch.
No.
Brandon over Sean in the first call? Yeah, when they zoomed in there, I was like, wait, is that
you
Brandon?
see why I said Brandon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brandon and Akeem switch.
The height differential on Andrew is ridiculous.
Gentlemen, front double bicep. Front lat spread. Side chest. Back double bicep.
See, Derek has the glutes, but the width in the legs from the rear next to Samson, you're not. That's the difference. Now, obviously, with the back, Derek, in my opinion, is sharper and fuller.
Yes. But what I'm looking at is a little bit of a thigh gap in between there.
Exactly. And you look at Samson, there is none.
And Andrew Jack has a thigh gap too,
Yep.
going all the way up into the groin.
So if you're Derek, you want to scoot back a little bit just to get closer.
That's a beautiful shot on Derek, though.
And this is a shot where Samson can expose Derek, where he can hit the ab shot and the vacuum.
Your favorite most muscular.
With the big quads, too. So look how shredded Samson's legs are.
Yeah.
And Derek has to get in that pose a lot faster.
Yeah.
I know. I understand he wants it, but you got to get in these poses.
Thank you, gentlemen. Back in line.
They're definitely big out.
And see what Samson just did?
Got an extra one in there?
Yeah, letting them know. That's the judges. They're going to say, wait a minute. He just hit the shot.
Sean.
So what do you guys think kept Sean out of that first call?
Size.
Yeah.
Follows.
His overall package isn't good enough to beat guys that are just bigger. Look, I get it. I get it. People are going to be like, Phil, what are you talking about? I get it, man. I love Sean's physique, but it's open, man. But you never know. That's the thing. You never know. He's in the middle right now.
Front double bicep. Front lat spread.
To me, he's winning this group easily.
Have you done a Sean Clarita?
Oh, absolutely. Quads banging.
Side check.
Everything's there.
Back double bicep.
So for all those guys watching that say, hey, I need more size, look at Sean Clarita.
That's right.
Giving up all these, all this weight.
Yeah.
And you can't tell. It's all about the quality of the size that you're trying to build. So I don't want to hear people keep saying, like, I need more size. What I need to hear is I need more quality.
Side tricep.
Yeah, in this call out, Sean looks phenomenal.
Yeah. Holland's head's getting tighter as he's going, especially in the upper body right now.
And thighs. Your favorite most muscular. Back in line.
All right, who's the top two right now? We already know, right?
Oh, yeah, we do.
Derek and Samson for
Yeah.
Definitely, 1000%.
They're going to call those two out, or are you going to add a third?
Add a third or a fourth.
I think they'll add a third to keep us guessing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it might
But if
just
you add a third, you have to switch every single person around to really keep us guessing.
Andrew
four.
and Samson.
Look
I
at
knew it.
me.
Yeah, hey.
See, the girlies know about the guys' categories too, y'all. Well, I do at least. I'm a fan.
I think this is big for Brandon.
This
Top
is huge.
4.
This is huge. And I love that for him.
And see, we'll talk about Brandon's quads, right? They're not far off from Derek,
That's
right?
what I was
That's
just
what I'm
gonna say.
saying. Like they're,
Yep.
And his biceps are better than, I'm just saying.
Front lat spread.
And Samson has not faded yet. I was thinking that he would, but he's holding on strong.
So far, do you think Derek did enough?
It's going to come down to tomorrow.
Yes. Because even here, he's holding his poses better than he was at the last two Olympias.
Yep. But
And that I'm gonna
but look at the size though.
Yeah.
On Samson, I mean, it's a lot.
Yeah.
And we're talking about these back shots right now. And you said no thigh gap.
No thigh gap. It has to zip up.
Yeah. So we're looking at everything, guys. I understand that, you know, we're talking about back double bicep and such. You got to talk about the entire package. Now, this is Derek's best 2 shots right now.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Side tricep.
See, if I'm Derek, I'm sitting down a little bit harder on those hams.
Abdominals and thighs.
It's like when Arnold would say, like, oh, you're hitting a side chest or side tricep. You're doing a front tricep, you know?
Get those legs.
Your favorite most muscular.
And I think like Samson has better intercostals than Derek as well.
And that's the most interesting part, because Derek doesn't have a thigh gap from the front. It's only from the back.
And when you're Derek, you got to hit that most muscular next to Samson.
Okay. Got some more rounds coming up.
Oh yeah, they're not done. Give everybody their money's worth.
That's right. Now, Phil, when you're getting ready for a show, how long are you holding these poses?
10 to 12 seconds each, but it's the rounds that I was doing, and I was living in Denver, Colorado. Lot harder to breathe
That's
there.
right.
You were travel up to Pikes Peak to do your poses?
Red Rocks?
Yeah.
Side chest.
But I would go round, like I just would do it. I'd just keep going. And then I'd freestyle it, go in different order.
Yep.
Because you never know how they're going to call it.
I call it with my clients a pop quiz. I just start
There you
calling
go.
random
Yeah.
poses.
Now you start seeing Samson get a little tighter in the back.
Yep.
Yes.
And in the glutes, see? And this is kind of like what happened at the Olympia. He started improving as the show went on. But look, Derek looks great.
Yes.
Side tricep.
But it's like he has a little bit more hamstring development, you know, from the width of, you know,
Yes.
it's tough to nitpick these guys, right?
Abdominals and thighs.
But I give Derek a lot of credit because his chest is super full.
Yeah.
Full, man.
I think this is a really competitive look for Derek.
I think
Absolutely.
For sure.
I think he runs with this one, with this look for sure. But see how thin the quads get right there?
Yeah.
That's where Samson, see how Samson like moved, showed the quads?
Yeah.
Now he's got to flex them though.
That part, yeah.
Thank you, gentlemen. Back in line.
And I have a hard time when you're Mr. Olympia and you don't hit a crab shot.
Yeah.
That's a knockout shot.
Akeem. Sean.
That's the call out I wanted to see.
William. And James.
Okay.
This for 5th, right?
I'm thinking so.
Yeah. And they could change tomorrow in confirmation too.
1,000% could.
Good call out for James.
Sean and James switch. James and Akeem switch. Front double bicep.
Akeem has my favorite front double, one of my favorite front doubles in the whole IFBB, just the separation in the head of his bicep. I always say it looks just like the NPC logo.
Yeah.
The biceps on that logo, it's the closest to that.
And look from the hip down on his quads. And a lot of these guys, they got to remember to hit that. You know, they got to practice that in the mirror, and they got to hit those shots and then be able to hold them on command. Because you can have glutes and all that good stuff, but if you can't do it, because you say, oh, I don't feel it, you're going to get knocked down in the scores.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I might have William in this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because overall, like, more polished.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'd like to see Sean switch with Akeem just to see him and William one time. That's a good shot for William. Look at the calves on that, too, and the tricep. Whereas Akeem was a little bunched up a little bit, you know.
Yeah. See, here I'd like to see William hit both.
Yes.
Your favorite most muscular. Relax.
Yeah, I think William is leading this call out.
Yep.
For sure.
Sean and Akeem switch.
Here we go.
Okay. Someone's talking to him.
Front double bicep. Front lat spread.
So cool to see Sean get his opportunity right here
Yeah.
next to some freaking veterans.
Side chest.
Now, do you think this is a better look for Sean than the Olympia?
That's tough, man,
That's tough.
because of who he's standing next to.
Yeah.
Back double bicep.
For me, I say, yeah, you know, yeah, he does, but it's a different crop of guys.
Now, do you see that Williams kind of pinching back a little bit down through the lats?
Yeah.
He needs to keep his chest up instead of leaning too far back.
Side tricep.
These guys are getting tired.
Yep.
Abdominals and thighs.
This is where conditioning really comes into play.
I never forget the times when Steve used to judge our figure shows. He gave me my first top 3 placing at a big show, Arnold, Australia. We got work like dogs.
Yeah.
Our hair was sweating, everything was sweating.
So will this be it for the
Thank you, gentlemen.
Classic Men's Open? Yes, it will.
Two guys. Two guys.
Do you think we'll get a two-man?
Yeah.
Yes, I hope so. Let's see.
What do you think, Sid? You got it right last time.
Listen, I'm thinking 2.
Andrew and Samson.
Oh, well, 3. So you're right. You're right.
They're leaving it for suspense.
Yes. Now, they will probably move everybody into the center. I would say that. Just get a different light.
I think it should be a two-man, though, because let's be honest. It's a two-man show.
Yeah. What's up with Andrew?
I was going to say is he did the best Michael Jordan imitation. He's just
That or,
Derek said, put me in that box
what's his
now.
name?
Samson on the
From
other
Kiss.
side, Andrew.
Gene Simmons.
Yeah.
Andrew, stay there.
Andrew. Yep. They're going to shift you over.
Everybody move to your box. Front double bicep. Front lat spread.
Now,
Go ahead.
if I'm Samson and I'm not in the box yet, am I hitting those shots 100% to get in that box?
I'm
Or
going
am
to
I
hit him
missing?
anyway. I'm going to hit him
Okay.
anyway just because of the fact that Andrew's right there.
That's right.
I don't want to, I'm not giving up any ground.
That part.
See how bunched up Andrew is on that shot compared to Samson? He needs to open that up.
And drop that trap down the back,
Yeah.
too.
Okay, Andrew, so we're going to see glutes now? Let's go.
See, I think these are the shots that kind of expose Andrew.
Yes.
Yep. And in a way, that's good.
Yes.
He needs to see it. He
Yeah.
needs to work on this. We're all rooting for this guy, you know?
Side tricep.
Now, when you do a transition, you want to make sure, Phil, correct me if I'm wrong, if you're going to do a transition highlighting an asset, it must be an asset, like at that time.
100%. Like
Okay.
you can't be screwing around.
Okay.
And you got to get into the poses faster
Yes.
too. I understand these guys are tired and such,
Yeah.
but you got to get into these poses.
Because there's a lot of money on the
Your
line.
favorite
Yeah. And if you get tired, you don't hit the poses right.
That's right. That's right.
Relax.
What do you think? This is it?
Derek and Andrew switch.
I was waiting for that. So this is going to prove if Samson, in my opinion, wins this thing or not. Because Derek's in the middle right now. He's getting harder. He's not fuller in the legs. But we're starting to see Samson fade a little bit. Or is he fading, or is he just not hitting it
Because he
correctly?
knows he's going to put it in the box, too.
Derek definitely made this more competitive than I think we thought it was going to be.
100%. Well, he wanted it.
Side check.
Because right now, this is not a slam dunk for
No.
Samson.
Hell no.
Yeah, Derek is he's getting harder.
He gets harder. One thing I noticed about Derek Lunsford is that from the rear, from the side, he gets harder as the show goes.
Derek Lunsford, center of the screen right now. Samson Dauda to his right. Andrew Jack on the far left.
And if you're Samson, sometimes you got to kind of like stand up and reset, okay? Just to get your body moving a little bit. Because you're not hitting the glutes as hard as you should, and you're going against a guy that has that. All right, you're not going to have the same sharpness, but you got to reset sometimes.
Abdominals and thighs.
So if you're Samson, you got to hit these quads from the hip on
Yes.
down. You got to separate those quads.
Your favorite most muscular.
I think we're going for another round of this, too. Like, I feel it in my bones.
I almost feel like if they do though, like we might be.
You guys ready for another round?
See? I know
Sid called it.
Steve. I know Steve.
Samson and Derek switch.
And now you got to be on. You need to hit
Now
it and hit
this
it
is
like
where
you like
Samson
your hands
has to
on
feel like, okay, I'm going to shut the door on this.
Hit a front double bicep.
it. Has to.
It is a pretty shot for Samson.
Side check. Back double bicep.
You can see how 3D Samson is on the side shots right there.
Yeah.
Now Samson's hitting that left glute. You see
Yes,
that?
he is. Yes, he is.
Hamstrings are banging.
Phil and Sid, you sound like you guys are in the Samson camp right now.
I mean,
Just
you
saying.
kind of are because
Okay.
you're seeing like the quality. You're seeing the roundness.
Yeah.
Derek has the conditioning locked.
Yes.
Okay, I'm not going to say he doesn't, but we're talking about size here. Look at the comparisons of the quad width from the rear. It's almost like twice its size if you really look at it. Now from the side, in my opinion, Derek has him beat on that side shot, but Derek needs to not do that front shot as much. Like he has great chastity, he has a great tricep.
So why the extra rounds? Why? What didn't they see? That
We need to see more.
We need to see more, and
For the
also
last time this evening, hit your favorite most muscular.
Steve likes to make you work to see who wants it more, who will fade. And if it is close in any type of way, if you start to fade, you lose.
Yeah.
That's it, guys. Let it go.
So it almost makes the judges easier in a sense.
See how Samson's leg is popping from the side like
Yep.
Great
that?
job, guys. Thank you. Back to you, David. How about one more big round of applause for your 2025
they really made them work that
Arnold Classic competitors.
You're going to hear a lot of
We
guys
are going
online
to
right
see
now
them
talking about
right
Derek
back
Lunsford
here
possibly
on
winning this
stage
thing.
for
Yes.
their finals tomorrow night starting at 7 o'clock.
Big
Thank you,
night
gentlemen.
tomorrow night. Also, we want to thank the good folks at KSM and Mutant for their support. We will step aside one more time. When we come back, it is time for awards. We'll wrap things up. You're watching the 37th Annual Arnold Classic from Columbus, Ohio.